Okay, so I am connected here live on YouTube so that I can specifically show you how to go about the exact method for using rankings in positioning yourself and winning, more specifically, daily fantasy football contests. Because a ranking system you need because you need to try to determine among various factors such as the league that you're playing in, the scoring system, how that works, and especially where you're playing on right now. I'm just taking the example showing that you can set this to either DraftKings or FanDuel. I have it right now on FanDuel. What I'm doing is showing you here, according to what's called a position optimizer. Right now I'm on quarterback. So I'm giving you these tidbits to show you who are the highest ranked players for the week. Now, of particular interest here, and what I'm using to determine the algorithm needed, and to explain more about the algorithm, you may want to see the previous video or the previous blog post at wealthyfantasyfootball.com. And by the way, you can get a lot more information on the keys to consistency in daily and weekly performance in fantasy football specifically. That can be found at DFS, as in Daily Fantasy Free Report.com. So there you can get some more advanced analysis for determining which players you want to play per your league. Because a lot of times fantasy experts will tell you sit or start this or that player, and may even have a ranking system, but don't explain really too much in detail whether that's best for you in your particular league, and even what your goal is for that particular league. Whether it's a large tournament, maybe you're going for big bucks in a $1 million contest, in which you need potential very high scoring players, or if you're just playing a 50-50 contest, you don't need to sacrifice a solid fantasy weekly performer for a very high ceiling type player that cannot maintain that type of consistency. So you'll see what I'm more talking about there. That's another subject that was at dfsfreereport.com. But as for this video, what I'm showing and instructing right now is how I go about using the algorithm mentioned